8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Wednesday, the 17th of June, 2009. It's time for a live Frankiecast, the video blog dedicated to the self-proclaimed coolest cat in the world, 5.5-year-old gray male tabby. You see him on your screen now, Frankie Johnson. And now your host, Isabel McGillicuddy. Filling in tonight for Isabel McGillicuddy, Frankie's dad, Tom. Okay, Simon. Okay. Upgraded to stable. This is good. Is that confirmed? Okay. And she will be out Thursday afternoon. She'll be released Thursday afternoon. And that's confirmed too. Oh, good. Okay. She'll be here Saturday. Great news, Simon. Okay. All right, Simon, I'm live on the air right now. Okay, so get back to work on your control board there in the laundry room. Oh, okay. All right. All right, we have a development going on right now as we go live on the air. As you can see, Isabel McGillicuddy once again is not here to make her debut as the host of the live Frankiecast. Here's what happened. There's been another incident. Isabel was recovering, as you know, from the loss of her right foot, a foot lost to the actions of a crazed city worker who ran over the foot with a riding lawnmower. She was released from the hospital Monday afternoon. She was being transported home in her vehicle. She was riding in the rear passenger seat in the vehicle being driven by her driver. They were traveling east. It's a long story. I'll make it short. Cement truck, traveling south, driver high on goofballs, car crash, Isabel's left leg severed at the hip, Isabel and leg transported back to the hospital, surgical team assembled, reattachment of limb attempted, thunderstorms, blackout in the hospital, emergency generators kick on, emergency generators catch on fire, procedure aborted, no refrigeration available, limb cannot be preserved, limb lost. Isabel now has no left leg and no right foot. She's recovering now. Simon has just spoken to her. She has been upgraded to stable condition. She is scheduled to be released on this Thursday, Thursday the 18th, and Simon has confirmed that she will be here. Isabel McGillicuddy will be here this Saturday, the 20th of June at 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time to finally make her debut as host of the live Frankiecast. And we have good news, too. I did check before we went on the air, and the live Frankiecast studios are fully compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act. It's wheelchair accessible. Isabel will have no problem entering the studio and conducting her broadcast. All arrangements will be made for her. So Isabel will be here this coming Saturday. Frankie has informed me that he would like to give a special Frankie salute to the men and women on the maintenance staff at St. Mary's Hospital, where Isabel is staying. On the night of the blackout, despite the power outage, the maintenance staff did keep the medical waste incinerator stoked up high. The medical waste incinerator was functioning properly on the night of the loss of Isabel's left leg. So a special Frankie salute to those men and women. Good job. All right, let's get right to the Frankiecast. Things Frankie and cat related. We had an incident here in the live Frankiecast studios this past Monday morning, 2 days ago. Now, I went into the laundry room where Simon is being kept until he can be socialized with the other cats. I was retrieving a pair of socks for myself, quite frankly. And on the way out of the laundry room, Simon made his customary and very concerted attempt to escape from the laundry room. I thwarted the escape with a squirt water bottle. He retreated to the corner of the room, right by the side of the door, the edge of the door where the hinges are located. And he decided it would be a good idea to stick his orange paw right there in the gap between the door and the jamb, just below the hinge. So when I began to close the door, I began to pinch his foot, and of course he screamed, as I would have screamed. So I opened the door to release his foot. He pulled it out. I look around the door to check on his welfare, and he makes his mad dash. He escapes. He darts out of the laundry room like a racehorse out of the starting gate. Now, he passed around the white trash can that you can probably see over my right shoulder over here. He came charging around that, made a right turn, and unbeknownst to him, there was Tubby sitting on the floor. 10-year-old Tubby with the broken jaw. Simon bowled right over Tubby, surprising both cats. Tubby, to my shock and amazement, latched onto Simon and began kicking him in the belly. It was a full-fledged cat fight, fur flying. It lasted less than 3 seconds. Here's one of the amazing things about it. Simon broke it off and walked away. Tubby walked calmly away, hopped up into his bay window in the next room, and began watching birds, as he likes to do, while Simon sat passively by the refrigerator. Simon is a big, strong brawler. He shows aggression to all cats. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I've been picking up numerous clumps of white and orange belly fur. This is Simon's fur. Simon is a big, young, strong cat. He's a brawler. Tubby is an old man who's not athletic. His lower jaw is permanently broken. He can't bite. And he got the better of that fight. Very surprising. I was proud in a way of both cats. They broke it off on their own quickly. They both backed off. There was no further aggression by anyone. I walked over. I calmly picked up Simon, carried him back into his room, sat him down, and that was over. So no cat fight is a good fight, but I was quite relieved that that one ended quickly, and both cats broke it off. And I was especially proud of Tubby. I mean, that's amazing for that old cat to actually get the better of a bigger, younger, stronger cat. So, way to go, Tub, but don't do it again. I had a bit of an incident, well, not an incident, there was just a little something I'd like to report that occurred Monday night into Tuesday morning, I believe it was. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning. We were having our nightly thunderstorm. That's all we have around here is rain. And Tubby was on my chest. I look over my left shoulder. There's Frankie in the window behind the bed. I look straight ahead over my feet there at the end of the bed, and there's Polly on the dresser. I had 3 cats in the bedroom. That's unheard of. I think that's a new record. I might get 1 cat in the bedroom, sometimes 2 for brief periods. But 3 cats and one of them sleeping on me. It was a rare night indeed. Probably will never happen again. I don't know who really to thank for that, but that's the way it was. Now, I know that's a fascinating chapter that is of great interest to the viewers. And don't worry, help is on the way. Isabel will be here Saturday, and you'll actually have a real show with some degree of entertainment. So this is going nowhere. I think I'm going to cut it off now. And once again, this is my last live Frankiecast. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for what is really a lame show, but it will be better. Let's close this out with a live Frankie feeding, shall we? Come on, Frank, you're on the air. There you go, Frank. No, not that way. The food's right there, Frank. There you go. $8 p.m. Saturday, the 20th of June, folks. It'll get better, don't you worry. Here you go, Joe. Here you go, Frank. Good night, everybody.